Oh, this is getting better.
It might be 100 proof. It's loosening up.
It's getting powdery. Fluffy.
Fluffy like your butt. I just said that because that's something you would say.
That's probably why I laughed at it.
I know. Welcome to the channel, bringing a real-world perspective to the real-world whiskey consumer.
And welcome to the First Sip. This is where we randomly select a sample from our First Sip sample pool, which is a collection of bourbons and ryes that we've never tried before. So not only is this double blind, but we have no familiarity with what's in the glass. Let's get right into it so you guys get the most honest opinions possible of whatever this whiskey is.
Okay. So this doesn't smell like stinky feet, but this smells like stinky socks from Stinky Feet. There's like a cloth element in there.
A cloth element?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. This is a new one. To me, this is just basically like spiked apple juice that somebody also dumped some grape Kool-Aid in.
I'm also getting a little bit of paint. I just painted with acrylic paints today, so I'm getting some of that in here.
Are you sure you don't just have paint up your nose?
No,
you didn't get a little crazy?
I showered and cleansed myself from all the paint.
Okay. All right. Let's get into the palate on this one.
Whoa.
Wow.
This one's kind of sharp, almost bitter.
Yeah, a little bitter oak.
Up front, though. Up front, but then it's soft at the end.
Yeah, I would say it's actually soft overall to me.
Weird.
But there's a real oak element that came through on the palate right there that I was not expecting at all based on how sweet the nose was.
Same, bro.
And the oak is kind of, it's weird. It's like the oak is sweet and bitter at the same time.
Yeah.
And it's also kind of funky. There's a lot of stuff going on.
Let's just try another sip.
Yeah, let's go. I'm getting more oak on the nose now that I've gotten it on the palate.
Okay. This is a bit weird.
Okay, the fruits come into the forefront now. Kind of that strawberry jamish type of note for me.
I'm not getting fruit. I'm getting oak, and oak.
Yeah, it's sweet oak though. To me, it's just all like jammy fruit and sweet oak.
Interesting.
Wow. This is, I was going to say, I try not to think about what's in the glass. Okay. Let me just say that right now.
You've said that like the last 4.
I know, but you might be watching for the first time. You might not be familiar with our format. We don't try to think about what's in the glass. We don't try to guess what's in the glass, but I still like to speak to what I'm getting out of the glass.
Yeah.
So that you know if it's not what I say or is what I say. Let's say what I'm about to say, which is this tastes a lot like a Buffalo Trace product, but a really good Buffalo Trace product. So if it's not a Buffalo Trace product and you're a Buffalo Trace fan, look for whatever this is.
There's some warmth, like a delayed warmth.
Yeah. It doesn't seem to me, it doesn't seem to be super high proof to me, probably 90s, maybe 100, but give me the look.
I think it's 105.
Okay. So it's not drinking high proof, too high proof to either one of us, maybe a little higher to Aaron than me. My proof DAR is often off, but yeah, really generally sweet. This is a very interesting pour. We're going to spend some time with it and then be back with our full thoughts in just a second. So this one was pretty interesting. We're going to pop our scores up on the screen. Let's talk about them. What do you think about this glass after spending some time with it?
So I ended up giving this thumbs up across the board. It has typical bourbon flavors, some caramel, vanilla, oak. Initially I was getting all oak, nothing but oak. It did start to open up a little bit on the nose and the flavor. Still pretty oak heavy, but it came into more balance. So it wasn't as just like oak forward. So I kind of liked it. It was pretty good. Okay.
For me, I said on the nose that it had this fluffy strawberry jammy sweetness with this nice oak woven into it.
Yeah.
Really, really nice on the nose. 2 thumbs up for that. Loved it. Also loved the flavors. This to me was like a cherry Coke, but like a McDonald's, like if you get McDonald's Coca-Cola,
because they have their own recipe.
It has the extra syrup and the extra sugar in it, and it's more concentrated. That's what this is like, except it's not just got the cola notes. It's like a cherry cola, like a cherry Coca-Cola. Okay. I really liked it. It brought some darker elements to just that cherry flavor that I typically can find a little bit too fruit forward and a little off-putting. Now, what I did find a little off-putting was this aspartame note that I got on the finish. It did have a little bit of that, and I do not love it when I get that.
Yeah.
But that aside, the finish was nice, and it was such a nice pour that I just wanted more from it. Like, I wanted more finish.
You were a little bit disappointed.
I just wanted more finish, more proof.
Okay.
I mean, I'm guessing this is a little bit lower proof. I just wish it were like 10 proof points higher and the finish hung around a little longer.
So I said initially that I think it's 105. I think it's like 100, around 100 proof.
I wouldn't be surprised if this is down in the low 90s, personally speaking. But my proof DAR is way off. Can't wait to find out what we've been drinking. We're going to do price first and then what it is. So in our first sip key, this is number 89. So what is the price on number 89?
Oh, man. This is $150.
I cannot say that I'm surprised.
Really?
This absolutely drinks like something special to me.
I
mean, I gave it 2 thumbs up.
I know.
Almost across the board.
I want more from my $150 box.
Yeah, it's a lower proof. Okay, what is it?
What is it, though? All right, so we're working with a Jim Beam Hardin's Creek Jacob's Well 15-year bourbon. And it is 108 proof.
Wow. It drinks so easy for 108 proof. You actually said 105, didn't you?
I did say 105.
Or was that the last one?
Initially, that was my guess of 105. And then I dropped it down to 100 because I was feeling a little... Like,
you were feeling pressure. If you were in Matt Madness, you would have just sent 105.
I would have sent 105,
wow.
yeah.
This is a really good pour.
Yeah,
wow, this is Jim Beam?
This is from Bill Kavanaugh.
Wow, thank you so much, Bill, for sending this.
Yeah.
Wow. Whoa, this is a wild, crazy, fantastic pour. Man, we got a lot to unpack with this one on the real world side of the equation.
Yeah.
Because Jim Beam has pulled some crazy stuff here recently where they released like an $80 2-year, and then they released this one, which is like a 15-year that has way more proof.
That's a lot of years.
Now that I'm thinking about it, yeah, this does kind of have some of the elements that I really like about Knob Creek 12.
Is that why it's pretty oaky? Is because it's
oh yeah, for sure.
That's why I just got oak, and more oak.
Yeah, this is way better than the Knob Creek 15s that we've tried, though.
Okay.
This is light years better than the Knob Creek 15s that we've tried.
Although I don't remember them, so I have to believe you.
It's on tape, and people can go back and look at us having Knob Creek 15. This is much better than that. A little more expensive than a Knob Creek 15, but well worth the money.
Okay. Are they easy to find?
Knob Creek 15s actually in our market aren't terrible.
The Jim Beam.
Oh, I honestly don't even know. Like, it is a limited release.
Okay.
I'm not sure they're flying off the shelves at $150.
Yeah.
They do have some nice presentation. There's like this little like leather buckle clasp thing on the top of it. It comes in a tube or a box or something or other. I just know that I remember it leaving an impression on me as to how nice it looked. This is kind of a special splurge pour at that price point. But man, it drinks really nice. All right, let's get into these scores on the real world side.
Let's do it.
Based on price and availability, where are you at for the retail score for a one-time limited release at $150?
I'm out. This is a thumbs down for me.
See, I'm going to go just okay.
Can't.
I know the price is high. I know the availability is limited. I don't think this one's flying off the shelves. Nobody's lining up for it. And it's really, really good.
See, for me, I think if I had liked it more, I would have given it a little bit higher. But because I didn't like it more, and the price is higher, and the availability is like meh, then it's thumbs down.
Well, I mean, this kind of goes without saying, but you walk into a store and you see it for $150. As a consumer, are you buying it?
No, probably not.
Would you get it at a bar? Let's say you walked into a bar and had a $20 pour. Would you buy a pour of it?
Probably not. I'd probably see what else I could get for $20.
Okay, so your consumer score is a
0. Thumbs down.
A thumbs down.
I'm sorry.
Real world score of
3 out of 10.
Wow. For me, I'm gonna give this a thumbs up on consumer score. I would absolutely buy a bottle of this if I ran across it and had the money in the budget. I might even flex the budget and ask for forgiveness after the fact for this one.
Dang.
Maybe. But that puts my real world score at a 6.5 out of 10.
That's pretty high.
So like 5 in our metrics, like our thumbs add up to equal the real world score. And if you can get a 5 or above, like thumbs up across the board average, that's pretty good value for the money. This is pushing well above that at $150 limited release for me. That's how much I like the flavor on this one. So if you watch the channel regularly and your palate aligns with mine, and even you like a little bit more fruit forwardness, this is a bottle worth checking out. If your palate and sensibilities align more with Aaron's, this is probably going to be an easy pass for you. I think that's where we land on this one.
That's it for today. Thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, you can do that. Do the thing. Do the subscribing thing.
You know the things to do.
You know the
do
thing.
that thing you do.
Oh, don't get me started. The Oneaters. Oh, man. Anyway, yeah, if you want to be notified when we have our monthly live streams, go ahead and hit that bell icon too while you're down there subscribing.
Be good to each other, and until next time, cheers.
The Oneaters? I mean, the Wonders.